Hello, literature lovers. Today I want to discuss few MCQ questions, and I'm giving you the questions first. And it is this miscellaneous quality, and it includes almost all the topics related to literature. And the answers are below. So first, try to solve it yourself. It includes all the things related to it, including starting with who wrote Don John and some of the authors, some of the characters related to it. All kinds of varieties are available. And chronology questions are there. You see, the variety of MCQ questions are very differentiated. So, who use the term metaphysics, Pilgrim's Progress, all the mixed variety will find. Stone walls don't make comparison. So, these lines are by whom, or what is poetry, or you know, I tried to cover almost all the authors or major topics related to it so that you can be benefited from it. Negative capability, a very famous term. Imagination, Maggie, a very famous character. These MCQs include emotion recollected in tranquility. I hope you will be aware of the definition related to it. Estella, or the writer of a pair of mustachios. It's also a very famous work. Who is the writer of Azadi, a very famous work, and also of the God of Small Things. It's a Booker Prize winner book. Shobha Day, a very famous whom. So these MCQs will definitely help you, I hope. And now comes the answers, and you can check them yourself. You can test it with your friends. That's very well helpful, since if we try to. Next comes another test paper, and these are another variety, pure, starting with the Victorian period and talking about the Charles Dickens works, Swift, very famous one, talking about other authors, heroic couplet, another very famous topic, egotistica sublime. I'm thinking of making a separate video for this one, expressing it in detail. Every man in his humor, Death Year of Shakespeare, Savitri, it's an epic written by whom? So, All Fools Day is an essay by whom? So, Timberline, a very famous work, and the periods of is also important. The dates and years should be remembered somehow. Death of a Salesman is a very famous work. I tried to include most of the very famous and epic MCQs, and which will really help you. Dream poetry is very important. It's asked so many times. And from where the lines are taken, this topic is also quite relevant and asked so many times. Cannibal, it's a very famous character. Testing yourself and then getting most of the answers right will really help you in better understanding. Merchant of Venice, quality of mercy is not strained. So, which character? Adonis is on the death of whom? And here comes the answer sheet. I hope you will get really acquainted with it. Beowulf, who was the author? Anglo-Saxon period starts from, and how it was, and Beowulf, name of the monster. These questions are really enriching and interesting. The way you ask the question is also really a matter of thought. And Burns was born in which year and which work is by whom? Devil's disciple who wrote this work. These things really help you in reviving your knowledge and depth. Now we are almost close to the Victorian and era, and the questions are related to it. D.G. Rossetti and Gothi's work, all of them come in this bracket. The Playboy of the Western World is a very famous and very controversial work. It's by whom? Arnold Bennett won the prize for a novel. And so, what was the amount? Some questions are so interesting. It really, a mad tea party takes place in. It's a very special work, and I really like this scene in the work, a mad tea party. If you remember, it will definitely give you a smile on your face. Kidnapped was written by whom? So also quite work. You see, small works of big authors are also very important. You may say that it's a small work and not to be considered, but the author's name was so big that you have to consider it. So, and here comes talking about water falling off was there. These lines comes appear in which work, and then comes the final answer sheet. That's all for today. I hope you will be benefited by this MCQ. Thanks for being part of it. Thank you.